Welcome back, football fans, to college football pick on week 11. And might I just say before we get going with our picks, I am protesting where game day is at this week. What is it, like an 18-point line or something in favor of Clemson?
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. I don't know. They're trying to keep the ACC in it. Anyway, we're going to do picks the same way we did last week, top three from each conference. You get it started with the Pac-12.
Alright, so we got Washington State versus Colorado at 3:30. Washington State's quarterback is in a Heisman candidacy, and he's doing really good this year, and he's going to torch up Colorado's defense.
Okay, Oregon versus Utah. It's a pretty good game. I would say you don't really hear a lot about Utah, but they're a very underrated team. I still think Oregon pulls this one out at 5:30.
California versus USC at 10:30. USC, Southern California, freshman quarterback, got hurt a little bit. I think he's back this week, and I think he's going to do good against California, who's not doing too good this year.
All right, let's go to the Big 12. Kansas versus Kansas State. The Big 12 is actually pretty much all rivalries this week, which is pretty odd for week 11. But first one's Kansas State. I think Kansas State pulls this one out. They both have the same record, I think. That game's at 12. I think Kansas State pulls this one out.
Oklahoma State versus Oklahoma. Oklahoma doing really good even though they lost their quarterback, but they got a new quarterback in here, and he can win the Heisman too, and he's just going to torch up Oklahoma State. Yeah.
All right, Texas versus Texas Tech, 7:30 on Fox. This is a good game. Texas Tech, I feel like they've played pretty well this year, and we're going to go upset alert here. I'm going with Texas Tech at home.
Almost beat Oklahoma last week, lost their quarterback in the second half, but they almost won. I think they'll beat Texas this week, though. On to the Big Ten. We have Ohio State versus Michigan State. Ohio State played a pretty bad team close last week in Nebraska, but they won. And this week they're playing Michigan State. Not a bad team, but not the best. They will keep it close, but I think Ohio State's going to pull away late.
I think this game will have a factor in who's the favorite for the Ohio State-Michigan game, just because they both are playing at Michigan State this year. All right, Wisconsin versus Penn State. I think Penn State wins this game. Wisconsin's not even ranked anymore, I don't think. They started the year really high, getting good chances to make the playoff possibly, and they've just tanked, so Penn State's going to win this one.
Northwestern versus Iowa. Now, we got an upset alert again. Iowa, pretty good team. They fought in some good games, but Northwestern, I think they can pull off this one on an upset.
Okay. ACC now, North Carolina versus Duke. This is another rivalry that I've never understood why they don't play it on rivalry week. But anyway, it's at 12:20 odd time. I think Duke wins this one. North Carolina, not a good football program. They're in some dark times. They just won last night in basketball, though, so, maybe basketball will come back.
Miami versus Georgia Tech at 7. Georgia Tech triple option offense, and with this new quarterback, it's looking really good the last couple of weeks. Miami, always start off the year with high hopes, new coach, good defense, but haven't been showing that too much.
Yeah.
I got Georgia Tech here, even though I'm a Georgia fan. I got Georgia Tech.
Florida State, Notre Dame, 7:30 on NBC. Notice how we picked this game instead of the Clemson game, because that's my protest. Notre Dame, I think, is going to wax Florida State. Florida State just hasn't played well at all.
But Notre Dame's playing without their starting quarterback, so maybe. Okay, now on to the SEC. We got South Carolina versus Florida. Now, Christopher, you're going to like this pick. I got South Carolina on the upset because Florida, lost to Georgia, then lost to Missouri on a losing streak right now. Not looking too good. And I think South Carolina's got momentum, same record, but committee hates South Carolina.
I don't necessarily know if I like the fact that you just picked us, but okay. Ole Miss versus A&M at 12 o'clock on CBS. This is one of those games where it's kind of like Ole Miss coming off of a loss. I think they're going to kind of carry over that tough loss to us. Thank you. A&M is going to win this one at 12.
Kentucky versus Tennessee. Now, Kentucky, lost the SEC East last week, but they can still get a really good bowl game. Although, I think those chances are going to go down because Tennessee's going to pull off an upset this week.
Yeah, might I just say about that game, I know it's not my pick, but Kentucky, as you were saying, they're down. They've lost how many games in a row? 2, 3, something like that? This is just a program that started off the season with high hopes, and now is starting to kind of fall off. It's kind of like Wisconsin.
Yeah.
They went up and then went back down. I think Tennessee wins this one at home at 3:30. All right, we will see you next week for college football pick on week 12. Go Cox.